some investors will talk about you got to buy for yield. That means you got to get high rent, but usually high rent comes at the cost of capital growth. And because capital growth, that the ability to snowball your equity or your wealth is so powerful that rent isn't compoundable and all that sort of stuff. Like at the end of the day, property investment for rental income is a really not a great investment, right? But if you compare it, you think, well, if I could triple my money in 10 years, or I could just get half of it back as a profit, then what are you going to do? You're going to try to triple it, aren't you? You're going to try to look at, well, what can I do to actually increase my gain? And if you're going to live in the property, so that's for an investor, but also if you're going to live in the property, I know in my business, I encourage my owner occupiers to think like investors, because when they go, particularly if you're a first home buyer and you go to upgrade, you want, we talk about this in the what do we call it? The stepping stone strategy. You want your first property to do massive amount of heavy lifting for you so that you can upgrade. Yeah. If you have bought a property that only goes up 60% in 10 years and you want to upgrade and you're trying to buy a property that's gone up 300% in 10 years, like the gap between what you're selling and what you're trying to buy is huge. So this is really important concepts. I
guess the basis and something that we want people to understand is it's the opportunity cost of what you could have done had you made a different decision. It's an economic concept, and we're just pointing out that 60% might feel good, but what if you could have made a different decision and it could have been, 100%, 200%, whatever the case may be. So it's the opportunity cost of what you have missed out on because you've made one decision or another.